Right. Should believe that's it. My OSG units! Top of the morning to ya! No matter where you're from, you could be anywhere in the world. Salutes! Where do I begin? I decided to go live because it's been a while, as you may know. Upon me not making any content, I'm in this box room for the time being at my mum's until I can find a proper accommodation to live. Because as you may know, guys, if you haven't already seen the update video on my channel, you already know. But yeah, as some of you may know, and I don't really want to bring this up again, but for the future reference of this whole entire live stream, I'm going to briefly outline it again, because for some of you that may not have seen the videos that I put out in regards to all this, you obviously might be living under a rock, but to be on the safe side, I'll go over it again. I have this guy, he'll be 45 years old this July the 4th. He'll be literally 45 years old on July 4th. In other words, this guy, and I really hate to mention the fucker by name, and I really don't, as much as I hate to mention this motherfucker. Apparently hates when you call him a motherfucker, by the way. But I don't really give a fuck. This fuckboy, simply known as Trevor Wadman, and before he even thinks about watching this, I don't give a fuck if he watches this. I don't care if he's watching it live or if he watches it when this video does go out as an archive stream. This guy took it upon himself recently, right, to make a fake alt account on Twitter. Despite the fact I've already made videos talk about this already. This fucking dipshit, this fucking idiot, voted it upon himself to literally, and I mean literally, make an account called Truth Teller. I know, right? For a guy that thinks he's about to tell the truth, tries to go up his slander with even more slander. Bear in mind, he tries making out that I'm a danger to women, that women should be afraid of me, because according to his fucking logic, right, I come off as aggressive. His words, not mine. Now, for some people that may know me, and for most of you that may have been keeping up to date with my whole YouTube channel at this point, right, I do sometimes come off as intense, regardless of how you may think of it. Sometimes I could act like a complete idiot in my videos. But that's just me playing a character, guys. That's just a character. It's not who I am as a person. It doesn't really necessarily reflect me in the real world, right? But as you may not know, me doing videos on this guy, basically the videos I posted out in the heat of all this were videos from my Twitter account. But obviously the fucker saw them videos, got a bit salty, and started fucking crying about it on Facebook. How do I know? It's because you guys may already know I have screenshots on my phone, right? I've got screenshots of all this shit. Not by me, but for someone who happily provided me these screenshots via Facebook Messenger. But now this guy, obviously, trying to make out that I lied about this incident, knowing he watched the fucking videos, right? But proceeded to play Sherlock Holmes, trying to come to his own conclusions about what could have possibly happened. But it wasn't until he made this stupid fucking fake cult account on Twitter, trying to give me shit by saying I did something to piss these people off, trying to make out that I was the one running my mouth towards them first, when that wasn't really the fucking case at all. This fucking idiot Trevor Wadman fails to realise, right, that I didn't get attacked randomly because he thought I was talking shit. These fuckheads randomly targeted me at the blue. It was going on for fucking about 3 weeks. That is it. I never even interacted with these fucking idiots until one time. Only one time where I ever interacted with them. But at no fucking point was I ever running my fucking mouth at them. I tried to fully understand as to why the one lad tried to throw a paper bag at me. That's where the prick Trevor fails to understand this. And he also neglects to mention the facts, right, that I defended myself by tackling the main one to the ground, by wrestling him to the ground. Yes, my bandana was taken in the process, one of my blue bandanas, obviously. But little did he know, I had a spare bandana at the place where I was living at the time. This fuckboy has got a past. And he has. This stalker boy, Trevor Wadman, has got a past. How do I know? It's because I was told. But I'll give you some backstory, guys, for those who don't really know this person. Me and this person was not friends at all. Yes, I may have mentioned that the fact that me and him were friends in some of the videos I made way before these, because simply I was trying to remain neutral. But I will retract all that by saying for the record that me and his Trevor was never fucking friends at all. He was a random guy back in 2010 that tried to add me numerous times on Facebook. And the prick was literally begging for me to accept his friend request because he quote for quote mentions the fact that he was trying to make new friends. And I know he's going to probably watch this and call me a liar, like he keeps doing. The fucking idiot. But because people who knew him got wind that I accepted his little friend request, I had people back then privately messaging me, warning me not to hang around with him, not to even interact with the guy. People were warning me to never, ever meet up with him because of what he did or the things that he's done. Now you're probably wondering, what did he do? All I can say at this point, it's alleged at the moment because I don't know for sure or for certain how true any of this is. I don't know for sure how true it is, right? But there have been people telling me time and time again that the Stalker Trevor Wadman is an alleged paedophile, that he's been trying to groom underage kids. Now, am I saying that he's a paedophile? No, I'm not. This is alleged. So if he wants to come at my throat and say, oh, I've caught him a pedo, no, I fucking didn't. But I will explain this. There was one time, this year, let's just say a few months ago, right? I turned up to his parents' house. The intention was to get to the bottom of as to why he was doing the things he was doing at the time. But also, I wanted to better understand as to why he called my girlfriend up while she was at work, calling her things like a fucking prostitute, slag, you name it, the works. So I went up there, spoke with his parents. This is before, that day took place where I went up there kicking off with his dad. Mind you, his parents were in their senses at this point, right? I went up there numerous times, about 4 times in total, trying to better understand as to why he was still carrying on with me. I didn't just get his address randomly. My brother-in-law obtained his address at one time back in 2015 within 5 minutes. And I won't explain as to how he got his address, but trust me, my brother-in-law at the time is a smart fucking dude. He's a bit like me. But for some reason, I don't resort to hacking. This wasn't no random hack. Trust me. But as I'm saying to you now, on Sunday, February 5th, I believe it was, I went up there for the one last time. He still answered the door. He got in my face a bit. He tried to threaten me by saying he might be 70 odd years old, but he could still take me. So I got in his face, as in his dad's face. His dad's name is Barry. I said to fucking Barry, do you want to fucking do something? What you gonna fucking do? Do you want to fucking do something, do you? That's what I fucking said. I kept fucking saying, and then the fucking bloke shit himself. But then, Trevor, like a dipshit, comes out of the lounge, as in the living room, in his house, fucking shit himself. His mum, Sylvia, was on the phone to the fucking police at that point trying to report me because I assumed they were up there to kick off. That weren't the case at all. I tried to fucking get to the bottom of as to why he was doing what he was doing. But again, the silly little bastard fails to understand as what the intent was of me go up there. The intention was simply because he called my girlfriend, called her to pieces, trying to say to her that I'm a stalker, when that is not even true at all. But this very day, he's on Facebook, probably writing his little intros or bios, what the fuck he's called, right? Chatting shit about me, crying about me, because he's a schizophrenic after all. The guy is clearly a schizophrenic. He's not all there. He's not right in the fucking head. He's been like this since, the infamous fallout back in 2014, April 1st. But before that, right, I'll give you a backstory as to what happened between me and him. It goes like this, guys. Back in 2014, right, a few days prior before April 1st, which is probably April Fool's Day at this point, right, I had a Blackberry and I was on this thing called BBM, which is known as Blackberry Messenger. Because he knew I was on Blackberry Messenger, he fucking downloaded the app. He got he got my pin, obviously no problem. He wanted to, add me on BlackBerry. But he had a normal smartphone at the time. He didn't have a BlackBerry like I did, but you could still get the app, right? So yeah, I didn't really interact with him that much. I mean, fair enough. The guy's weird, but when he first added me on Facebook, basically he kept pestering me. I kept declining his friend request, and that because he kept pestering, I added the cunt. But before I talk about the BlackBerry incident, right, I'll let you in on a little secret. You wanna know why I think the guy's fucking whacked in the head? Because when he first started talking to me, he was saying to me he wanted to have sexual intercourse with my Xbox avatar, which I found fucking strange. It was fucking strange. It's how he said it at the time. Now, he may not remember because he's that fucking dense, right? But, yeah, he's fucking random, trust me. I remember all this shit. I do remember this shit, trust me. I believe you me, I do fucking remember word for word. But, yeah. But it wasn't until, 2014 where me and him actually properly met. We went to his pub called the Black Horse. Basically, he was with some lass at the time. He was on a date. Then, yeah, obviously, because he's racist, by the way. He's very racist. I'm not going to mention what words he said, but he's racist as well. He has got a track record of being racist. This guy has caused so much shit in his past you wouldn't even imagine. But yeah, I mean, there's one time where I first met him. He was acting weird then. He was fucking making a fool of himself then. But then, God, fucking sake, I can't believe I'm talking about this guy again, even though I did say I would never. But technically, this is a live stream. This is not actually a YouTube video, so it's totally justified. So don't worry, guys. But this would be the only time now I'm doing this, by the way. But long story short, right? I met him at this pub. Basically, he offered to buy me a drink. I turned it down, but he still fucking insisted on buying me drinks anyway. Knowing that I wasn't there to have a fucking pint of beer. I wasn't there for that shit. I was like, yeah, his date was a smoker. I asked her if she had a spare cigarette. She kindly offered me one. No big deal. Obviously, I had money at the time, but I just wasn't interested in having a pint. Because me personally, I'm not really a fucking drinker. No, I'm not, right? But this fuck boy, right, at the time, when she went into the pub, because we was all in the beer garden, right? She went somewhere in the pub. She went back into into the bar. Meaning was outside this point. He says to me something along the lines of, "Oh, she's gonna take him back to her place. He's gonna have a humpy time." And basically, he didn't say that. He actually said he wanted to R word her. That's in RAPE, right? But then I said to him, right, what if she's got fucking brothers? To scare him, basically. And believe it or not, it fucking did scare him because he was fucking shit scared because of what I said. I said to him, right, what if she's got a bunch of brothers that could have a violent past? Not meaning literally, but, just saying in general. And he goes, oh, fucking hell, I don't want to do that then. All that fucking shit, you know, his old man voice. Fucking dickhead. So, man, this bloke is so fucking predictable. He's alright talking shit, mind you, but when it comes to fucking doing all this, he won't do it. He's a fucking chicken shit. He's a pussy. I mean, he keeps fucking saying, he keeps putting on his Facebook, oh, knock on my door, it'll be me that answers. I don't fucking care. I said that time and time again. I've made it clear. I'm not going up there again. Yeah, fair enough. When they shut the door, I punched the fucking front door window. And I called them a bunch of pussies and I walked away. That was it. But again, am I sorry for doing it? No, I'm not. They shouldn't have done what they did. I mean, his old man got in my face first. So I got in his face. He got scared. Trevor got scared. Simple as. Not my problem. But, you know, about the BlackBerry thing, right? He, for some unknown reason, happened to have put my BlackBerry pin on this website called bbmpins.com, right? I think it's, I don't know for sure what the fucking hell it is, right? But I think it has something to do with the fact that people add you from that website. It's like, how can I put it? It's like, you know, these illegal sub-botting websites. It's a bit similar to that. It's where you get random fucking people constantly adding you when your BBM pin's on there. You only takes you to put someone's BBM pin on that website. They come flooding in. Right. He put my BBM pin on there, right, one time ago. And I was getting random people adding me on there and threatening me, laying threats to assault me, to do worse, right? There was one in particular one sent me a private message on BlackBerry Messenger calling me Michelle. So I was 21 and I walked like a fucking penguin, which I found fucking random because considering the fact I don't walk like a fucking penguin, I never did. I don't have a problem with walking. Yeah, I walk quick, but it doesn't mean to say I waddle like a fucking penguin like that. I walk like a normal human being. But then someone who knew Trevor added me. So my oldest sister at this point, you know, because I saw this guy, I won't mention the person by name, this guy who knows Trevor, obviously, added me. I noticed that my older sister talks to this guy. So I got my older sister to talk to him and find exactly where or how he added me. But then he got back in contact with my sister. Then my older sister circled back to me saying, and I'll quote, someone had told him to add me. So technically, at the time, I was literally, you know, looking, putting statuses on the fucking underneath. You got the name on there, you got your name, you display name, and you can put a little short status, right? At the time, I was putting the statuses up, being angry as fuck. Well, not angry, not to put me on raging at this point, right? I was putting stuff along the lines of, who the fuck's keep a BlackBerry pin 8? Stuff like that. Just normal questions, right? But then, Trevor, as you may know, started fucking pinging me off on BBM, laughing and joking about it. And I asked him, you wouldn't have anything to do with this, would you? And he kept putting LOL, laugh emojis. And he goes, oh, I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. But that's where the lie comes into it. Because he fucking did have something to do with it. Because it was funny how people, right, were telling me the exact same fucking thing. That they got my BlackBerry pin off that website. So I thought, yeah, something seems a bit off there. But then comes to April 1st, 2014, right? I was busy all day that day here, where my mum and my dad was alive at the time. Obviously, my dad's passed away now, so yeah, it's been about 2 years since he's been gone, by the way, guys. So don't worry. Uh, basically, but I will get to that in a minute because he has been slandering my dad, knowing he's passed away. So yeah, obviously, April Fool's Day usually in May happens, right? I was busy most of the day. That guy Trevor didn't even contact me for the whole day until coming until about 9:30 at night time. Basically, I go back home, right? Where I was at the time. But then my phone started pinging off. It was him because basically with Trevor, because I smoked cigarettes, he assumed I was smoking weed. He kept asking me every so often, do I do drugs? So basically, I got to the point where I had enough of this guy asking me the same fucking bunch of questions. So because of that, I kind of sent him a few voice notes in his direction, saying to him, why the fuck do you keep asking me, do I do drugs? What is your problem? Stuff like that. Then he kept saying things like, oh, your ex-girlfriend, she told me that you're doing drugs. Oh, blah blah this and blah. And I'm thinking, hang on, you don't even know any of my ex-girlfriends. What you talking about? And then his story changed again. He said something else. Then he said something else. The story kept fucking flopping and changing. But then that's when I said to voice note to him. I said to him, you know what, I'm fucking done with you. I don't want nothing to do with you no more. I'm gonna block you on Facebook. But then I blocked him on BlackBerry Messenger, but obviously you could still send me messages, not on the BlackBerry Messenger app, but you could still send like, you know, actual private messages outside the app, obviously. But he quickly goes on Facebook, and because I was about to block him, he starts fucking sending messages. He goes, oh, please, I'm sorry, don't block me. I took the joke too far, and all that fucking shit. So he sends me a fucking weird picture with him in his glass. He had like fucking curly hair, and he was gritting. He's baring his teeth like he's going. He had his glasses on. He's going like that, looking upset. I'm thinking, is this fucking guy feeling alright? But then I said to him, right, sorry, he's not gonna cut it, pal. I'm done with you. You're blocked. Goodbye. So something along them lines, right? So I left it. So I left it as that. But me knowingly that he had a second Facebook account, I didn't block that straight away because I knew what he was going to do. So basically, I waited for him to message me on that account, even though it wasn't on my friend list at the time. I knew he was there because I thought I was waiting for him to fucking do it. So he sends me a fucking few fucking messages on Messenger saying that I apparently used him for his money, I mugged him off, etc., etc. And this is the weird part, guys. This is where it gets fucking weird. Because in that same paragraph, he mentions the fact that I didn't want to fuck him. And that's when I went, what? I was like, you fucking on about? I didn't want to fuck you. I mean, no offense, I'm not gay. I don't swing like that. Now, he may not remember saying that, but I fucking do. So then he says, oh, I feel like a right mug now, or whatever. Basically, I'm just imitating his voice, you know. But then I blocked, so I said to him, because I knew that people said he was a pedophile, then I just started fucking saying, fuck off, you freak. Don't fucking contact me again, you're fucking this and that. Then I just blocked him and left it as that, right? But then the next day, he kept trying to message me from the BlackBerry finger onto my BlackBerry, sorry, saying, have I calmed down yet? So I kept telling him to fuck off and that. And then I just ignored him after that. But as the week went on, a week afterwards, he sends me an email and I'm thinking, what the fuck? And because I don't know what the fucking hell was going on, right? He starts sending these weird fucking emails to me saying, you think I'm stupid, do you? You think I don't know what you're doing? Making fake profiles. I'm thinking, making what? Fake alt accounts. I'm thinking, how? I'm thinking, what fucking fake accounts? I'm thinking, what the fuck is this bloke on about? And then, obviously, that's where he started stalking me. That's where the stalking happened. It's been going on for fucking 9 years. He kept using these fake alt accounts, trying to harass me. But the problem is, I was getting the best of him every single fucking time at this point. I was literally getting the best of this fucking muppet, right? And because of that, he's tried so many fucking times to harass me. I mean, I had to change my fucking number because he had my phone number, right? He kept fucking prank calling me every time I answer the phone. People going, fucking, or that fucking Charlie Sport. I'm thinking, the fuck saw this? It was a without number. I kept having all that bit of all that fucking crap. People making stupid fucking noises down the fucking phone, going, you're an N-word, and I'm thinking, then I heard his fucking voice, yo, he goes, yo, call him an N-word. I'm not mentioning it, don't worry. This is what I mean. The bloke was fucking racist. But yeah, 2015, right? He tried to get me, my older sister, and the husband at the time arrested. Because apparently, right, that's how my brother-in-law at the time got his address. Basically, trying to get all three of us arrested at the time. But he went to Stitchford Police Station back in 2015, Friday the 13th of February, as it may happens, right? Then, because basically, right, he made an account under my name, right, on Facebook at that time. This is way before, this is about 2 days or maybe one day before Friday the 13th of February 2015. He made an account under my name, right, sent me a picture of outside my house, right. I'm thinking, what the fuck's he doing? I'm thinking, what the fuck's he playing at? And then he sent me a fucking message saying I was meant to call him a fucking pervert or whatever. And then that he was gonna fucking go around harassing my friends and that, pretending to be me, and have them convinced that it was me doing it. So basically, in other words, he was resorting to damage control at this point, right? And then it wasn't until, you know, I was on the Xbox at the time, but then my mum comes in the bedroom with a cup of coffee. She then sees a pop up on my console. Then I click the button to quickly view the message, right? My mum sees it and she goes fucking frantic. So basically, she told me to get off the console, go around to, my brother-in-law, let him know what the fuck happened, even though I wasn't fucking bothered because I won't let it bother me. I was just fucking laughing at the situation, basically, in other words, right? And basically, right, at this point in time, I just explained that basically he got all the fucking police and shit, and obviously brought it to their attention. that, it wasn't until, this is on the 12th, by the way, 12th of February, but it wasn't until, the 13th of February where I received a phone call from a female officer. Because I was at my brother's at the time. They got in contact with me, informed me that he was arrested because he dropped himself in it. He admitted the whole thing. He admitted to harassing me, stalking me and shit. Word for what the woman said on the phone to me. Then my brother-in-law called me and let me know. And I already said, I already know because I already had a fucking phone call from the policewoman. And that. So, yeah. I got the outcome from the policewoman before having it off my brother-in-law. So that was that. I thought that was it. I thought that was the end of it. But to this fucking day, he's been giving me nothing. He's been trying to caution me, right? And because, obviously, he keeps putting stuff on Facebook saying I'm meant to be a fucking groomer. I'm meant to be hanging around side school gates and shit. I'm thinking this guy is completely fucking full of shit. Because not once do I ever do stuff like that. The only time I went to a school was to pick up my nephew and drop him off. That was it. Just because you hang around school gates doesn't mean to say that 9 times out of 10 you don't have any intentions of doing anything illegal. That is fucking ridiculous, right? Do you know what I mean? It's fucking stupid. And it is. I think it's so fucking stupid how people can perceive this as, if you're hanging around side school gates. I mean, no offense, right? I've fucking seen parents, right, turn up to schools before 3 o'clock or 3:10 to pick up their children. Does that mean to say that they're fucking paedophiles? No, it fucking don't. So the fact that the fucking Muppets, known as Trevor, mine Wadman, can turn around and call me a pedo randomly without having any sort of fucking proof is ridiculous at this point. It's fucking retarded. But yeah, because he's trying to make assumptions now that because of what happened to me, May 1st, he reckons I started by mouthing off when that wasn't the case at all, and going as far as to say, oh yeah, it's because I was wearing a fucking bandana knowingly that bandanas are perfectly acceptable to wear now. They're no longer part of the acceptance culture. You can see it for yourself if you go to Google, fucking type it on Google. They're no longer offensive. We're not living in the fucking 1970s, 80s, or 90s no more. That was back then. It's perfectly normal to wear bandanas out, but the fact that this fucking lunatic, right, says I got stabbed in the head for fucking simply wearing a bandana is a fucking bullshit claim. I'm befuddled about it. I'm thinking, how the fuck did I get attacked for wearing a bandana? What, you think fucking Karsoi or whoever else wears bandanas are going to get randomly attacked for wearing it? For wearing bandanas? Come on. What the fuck? Seriously? You must be out your goddamn mind, right? You must be out your fucking mind. It's fucking ridiculous. It is fucking ridiculous at this point, right? But again, the way he was talking on Twitter, including some of the screenshots I got from this person who's been sending me them, right? Trevor, mine Wadman, has been talking as if he knows something because a tweet he posted right on Twitter under this Truth Teller 28k, which is now since deleted because I gave him a lot of shit back. For him trying to act like a fucking big man, trying to call me a fucking obsessed stalker and saying I scared girls off and all that shit. Coming out with some fucking retarded bullshit, right? The thing is, right, he has not once provided any scrap of fucking proof to justify anything that he's been fucking saying. He hasn't once justified any of the bullshit that comes out of his fucking mouth. I mean, this guy he's meant to be on medication for paranoid schizophrenia. And he has the fucking cheek to say, "Oh, I'm a stalker." What fucking mongish he does. Honestly, he does that monkey laugh. I mean, how could I explain it? Sometimes he rolls his eyes into the back of his head like he's a wrestler and as an Undertaker. He sticks his tongue out. I think he does his some shit like that, right? He does some weird fucking shit. He does that stupid shit. But sometimes he does that and goes, what fucking shit. You know what I mean? Trust me, if you guys ever met him in real life, you fucking probably want to punch his head in. But not saying no, I will not. I disavow that, by the way. Don't do that. No, don't do that, by the way. Not worth it. It's not worth getting into trouble for. No offense, I wouldn't do it. No offense. This is the reason why he wants me to go up to his house again, because he wants me to have a fight so he can get me arrested. I'm not doing that. To be fair, if I did meet up with the guy, if I ever met him, yeah, I'll probably smack his lights out. But again, I don't mean that maliciously, but I'm just saying, for example, is an example. I'm not saying I'm going to do it or anything. Don't worry. I wouldn't do it anyway. To be fair, he's not worth it. I mean, the guy's a coward. I mean, he had the fucking cheek to look up that account saying, "Oh, because I said something along the lines of someone's hiding behind an alt account, LOL." Then he tweets at me going, "Oh, what do you expect me to do when you just block people that disagree with your aggressive behaviour, coward?" That I believe that was the first fucking tweet that I did see. But then he brings up the fact that, oh yeah, I got battered and all that shit by these fucking idiots, or by my old ends, obviously. That's the tweet that got my attention. But obviously, because I didn't screenshot, I think he might have removed the Twitter account before he even had a chance to, because I could have screenshot that myself and I would have had evidence to provide to, contact the fucking police about it. And because if I was to screenshot that and give it to the police and say, right, you may need to investigate this person because he seems to be talking as if he knows what the fuck went on, which is exactly what I mentioned in my fucking video about him. To be honest with you, there's more to it than meets the eye, right? I mean, yeah, this bloke, Trevor, he has got a history of sending threatening letters to me. I mean, at one point, he even sent me a fucking Valentine card. I'm thinking, if that ain't fucking weird, then I honestly don't know what the fuck is. There's something not right with him at all. But yeah, on to this, guys. For some of you that might not know, my dad, 2 years ago, he passed away. Obviously, it's hard because, he's now been since laid to rest. He was laid to rest recently.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers.
Sausage and egg sandwich.
Thank you. Yeah. No, that was my brother-in-law, Ryan. He just gave me 2 sandwiches. Basically, right, my dad, he passed away because he had, diabetes, but he was sepsis. That pretty much done it for him. He was there at the time when I wasn't there, but I know, I'm not going to go into it. I don't think it's fair me speaking about what happened because very fucking sensitivities, obviously. But this guy, Trevor, I've spoken to his family about this. It's so personal to me. He tried to make out that I lied about my dad's passing. He tried to make out that my dad was still alive when that's not the case at all, making me sound like a complete fucking liar. And I don't think this is the reason why I made the fucking little short videos as well on YouTube. Exposing the cunts. Because the thing is, right, I didn't necessarily put him in the video as he claims. I'm making everyone aware what this guy's really like. Right? The fucking fact that this guy can fucking lie for his teeth about me. And he had the fucking cheek to try and say rest in peace to my dad. Saying he can't say the same thing about me because apparently I'm a fucking lying cunt. Or whatever the fuck he was that he said. The guy's a sick bastard. The guy's sick in the head. How the fuck can someone like him go through such lengths just to fucking spend all that time and effort on just one fucking guy? But it's not just me he's doing it to. He's doing it to quite a lot of people as well. He's doing it to so many people. I'm not the only person who's tried this shit with. There's one woman who I won't mention her name for privacy reasons. She was on the receiving end of his bullshit. She has now since left Birmingham because of it. Because technically he wasn't the real reason why she left. Basically, there was two other people who knew him, who are to this day mingled all with that fucking psycho twat. This is good. Sausage, egg and bacon sandwich. Technically, right? Yeah, this woman has been stalked by Trevor. If you haven't seen the video called Up Down Stalker Situation, I briefly mentioned about that. There's also a screenshot of a photo of her in that actual video where I show various screenshots of the conversations he was having with her, down to the fact that he was dropping the N-bomb in the chat on WhatsApp. Calling her the N-word. It was him saying that to her. Oh yeah, he's done some shady shit. This guy's not normal. He's done some shady shit, guys. Let me tell you. But for him to turn around and say that I lied about my dad's passing, that I'm a bullshitter. Nah. You don't know jack shit. I mean, this guy clearly doesn't know anything about me. Despite the fact he's met me, he doesn't know a damn thing about me. Apart from my name, my date of birth, where I lived at the time, that's it. He don't know where I am now. I know he's put my fucking brother's road in his Facebook currently. I don't know if he's changed it, but I know he done that recently because I was told about it. I had someone ask me recently, do I live at so and so? I said no. And asked the person why. The person turns around and mentions, oh, that twat's just fucking put it on fucking Facebook thinking he knows where you are. So I thought, oh, okay. You know what I mean? He puts the name of the name of my brother's road on his Facebook. Fucking idiot. I can't believe 9 years on and he still acts like a complete fucking moron. Nine years. today. I know it's because he admitted it to me. Well, actually, no, he didn't admit it to me. I saw a screenshot where it brings up 9 years, and he goes, yeah. How does that work out? He actually exposed himself there, didn't he? The fucking idiot. He literally exposed himself. But that's not the only time he exposed himself there, was it? The only time, right? There's one time where, you know, there is one time, right? He exposed the fact that he was sending letters to my fucking house. He literally exposed himself for the fact that he sent threatening letters to my house. That's one other time where he drops himself in it. Okay. Oh. Bloody hell. So you have to deal with that. To tell you the truth, he's well known. He's known to do that shit. Not gonna lie to you. He's very well known to do that shit. If anything, he's a dangerous individual. Me personally, I'm just trying to keep out of his way. No matter what you do, doesn't matter if you block him, you can block him until the cows come home. Jesus Christ. You could block this guy, he'll still come back, harassing people. He stalked you. Fuck. Holy shit. The fuck? Did you report him to the police? The fuck? Jesus Christ, man. But as I'm saying, guy's a sick bastard. But again, what can I say? I didn't want to have to make a live stream on this idiot. But again, just shows you can't change your ways. You just can't. No matter what you say, and no matter what you do, you ain't going to change someone just because they've got mental illness. They're always going to remain that way. I just can't believe the sad individual thought it'd be a good idea to try and create a petty Twitter account just to try and harass me, knowing full well he was going to fail when I gave him a load of it back. And also knowingly that I tried to invite him to join my Discord to talk it out. He didn't do it. Even though I sent him a few voice notes saying, why you just join a Discord if he thinks it's man off right? He couldn't even do that. I gave him one opportunity. I gave him till Monday to join my Discord. That's if he had it to get anything off his chest. Get everything I want to say about me off his chest. But I think he either didn't have Discord. He either didn't have Discord or he might have had it. I don't know if he has, but other than that, he could have downloaded it, he could have created an account. But he fucking didn't. Just shows you he's a coward. Trevor Wadman is a coward, and he has the audacity to call me a coward. Trying to make out that I'm aggressive. Not the case. The problem is, he'll never grow up. He will never grow up. I've known him for I don't know how long, and he's still doing the same shit. 9 years onwards, right? He's still resorting to his fucking shit. He's trying to get my attention while I simply look the other way. That's how I see it. He's a fucking coward. He's a shitbag. That's what he is. He's a fucking coward. That's what he is. Honestly. This guy also claims he's in a relationship, which is not fucking true. I saw that on the screenshot. If you mean a nonce, Nonce, yeah, I've heard rumours about that too. But the problem is, I've heard off so many people about what he's done. I've been told by so many people, and also I've been shown a shitload of fucking proof too. I've been shown a fucking ton of proof back then. Jesus Christ, you're on 61 how to type. Fair enough. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. The bloke. I don't really want to dox him. I'm not gonna, but I will say Shard End. I'm not giving his actual home address because I don't really want to get into trouble for doxing. I'm not giving his home address, say, not on here. Not worth it. I mean, fair enough, he wants to dox me. He wants to dox my home address and that. Let him carry on. But as for me doing it to him, I'm not. No. How the hell does that guy sleep at night? I don't know. I don't blame you. No offense, I'm doing what any ordinary person would do. At the end of the day, he's bad news. It's as simple as that. He had to be exposed for the fraud he is. At the end of the day. How long's it been now since I've been live? About nearly an hour. Fucking hell. Jesus. Whew. Bloody hell. I'll go have a smoke in a bit. Fucking hell. Jesus. I'm just finishing off my breakfast and then, you know, I'll be fucking getting on with the rest of my day. I just thought to come on here, briefly outline this again because, you know, I just don't agree with his behaviour. I don't think anyone would. To the people that he's harassed, I feel so terrible for them. I feel so sorry for them, knowing that that's put with it. Me personally, I can't really call myself a victim because I've been fighting back. I had no choice, despite the fact I blocked him on Facebook and at Twitter, Instagram, whatever social media he uses. Right, the fact that he keeps resorting to making up these fake old accounts, trying to get my attention. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. So fucking ridiculous. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking unblock him on Facebook again to find out what else he's putting. I mean, the only time I unblocked him was recently on my secondary account, which I no longer use. I only had to do that because, you know, the reason why I've done that is because I wanted to send an invite to him to join my Discord, but he didn't do it. So, yeah, try giving an opportunity to talk things out, to talk it out with me. He didn't fucking do it. So I thought, fuck him. That's when I had to wait until Monday, because once you unblock someone on Facebook, right, you can't reblock him for 48 hours, which is fucking incredibly shit. It's bullshit. It really is. You have to wait a 48-hour period before you can reblock him. I just can't fathom it. Mark Zuckerberg, the creator of fucking Facebook, eh? Unfucking believable. Oh my god, man. But yeah, he tried to call my girlfriend a prostitute and all that fucking shit. That's what I went up there kicking off. Knowing that she works, even though, you know, I don't live with her, but yeah. It's sort of a long distance, but, you know, we're making it work. I mean, for him to constantly spread false shit about me is fucking unreal. I can't believe he'll go to such lengths, right, to fucking outright make up shit about me that ain't true. Which ultimately makes him a hypocrite. He's trying to call me a fucking pedo, knowing he's been accused of being a pedo. He's at the same time him just being outright hypocritical. No offense, right? If I fucking ever did anything of the sort, I wouldn't even be here by now. I wouldn't even be here at this point. I would be locked up by now. Fact, end of. If I was anything of the sort, I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't even be in this house because there's a 1-year-old child in this house at this point. My fucking nephew, my youngest nephew. You think I'd be in his house if that was the case? If I was a nonce, do you think I'd even be anywhere in his house right now or near my family? No, I wouldn't. So fucking Trevor, if he does watch this live stream, and I know he probably will, nice fucking try. You gotta try better than that, my friend. Well, I can't call you friend. No, I can never call you friend because we were never friends, Trevor. We were never friends. Never. You're just some random fucking mug of a prick who tried to randomly add me as a friend on Facebook. But for some unknown reason, being a fucking creep, a weird, sick fuck, lying, trying to manipulate people into thinking I'm a bad guy, which isn't the fucking case at all. Trying to say that I shouting a post office or McDonald's or whatever the case may be. How many more things is he going to make up about me? How many more stories is he going to come out with? Mm. Mm. I don't know how many more times he's going to make up shit. But, if anything, I could have him done for slander. Because everything he said about me is considered as slanderous claims at this point. right now. It just dawns on me how this guy can do it. How he has all that time in the world just to focus on one individual. But, you know, it doesn't just come back and do it to me. He tries to do it to all of his other victims as well. All them people that he's harassed, threatened, and made feel vulnerable and fucking useless about themselves. I hope he can sit there on his fucking ass every single day. I hope he feels happy with himself, because I hope to God that freak takes a good look at the mirror himself and sees himself for who he really is. That's a slimy, sick, vile piece of shit. The fucking nerve of that man. I mean, a nearly 45-year-old fucking man who's probably fucking branded at this point, right? Who is resorted to fucking outright making false fucking claims, false bullshit. Knowing I'm the only fucker that's been telling the truth the whole time. I'm the only one that tells the fucking truth. And him to say, oh yeah, I got attacked, all this fucking shit. It wasn't even that severe. When is this guy going to wake up and realise? Rewatch the fucking videos and hear what I said. Because I know he's not going to debate me on fucking Discord, is he? He ain't got the fucking stomach, he ain't got the balls. As I keep saying, he's a fucking coward. As I said, I'm going to finish the rest of my sandwich. I'm going to head off for a bit. But guys, why don't you do me a favour before I go? Or if you're waiting till I leave, you can do it then. Either way, I'll be much appreciated. You'll be helping the channel a lot. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the up on this video. Also, guys, sorry, I don't mean to talk my mouth full. Sorry. Also, before I go, I will be making a return to YouTube at some point. It could be sometime within the week. It does not matter when. But I want you all to know right now, before I leave, I am making a return to YouTube. It's about time I get the content out there again. I want to be able to make videos for all of you. As from this live stream, there will be no more mere mentions of Mr. Wadman from this video. After this video, I'm done. There'll be no more mere mentions of his name ever again. As of now, this is the first step of the healing process. I won't do what I do better than anyone else in the world. And that's simply entertain you. Right, guys. Sorry, I'm doing it again. Right, I'm off. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend. Doesn't matter where you're from. Please look after yourselves. Hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll see you guys very soon with more YouTube content. Right, guys, I'm out. Right, guys, I'm off. See ya.